Hello and welcome to this exciting edition of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers, and today we're going to look at the Pocket One. That is the DJI Osmo. It is my pleasure to show you this little thing. That little thing there is the most amazing camera that I have ever purchased. And boy, have I got some cameras. I've got some cameras, and
I've got some cameras, dude.
I've got double figures cameras, just loads of them. But this is, I love gimbals, but it's hard to find a happy medium. Like, I think the best I ever achieved with something small was my GoPro 7 on a DJI Osmo gimbal. But there was errors there because the GoPro would pick up the motor sounds off the gimbal. And it was really...
I remember you saying that.
Couldn't use the audio off it at all. Now, I ain't even the slightest bit interested in using the audio off of this because I usually track onto usually onto an SD card via an H8 or an H6 or a digital recording device, personally. But this thing, the sound quality is phenomenal. Hopefully we'll try it. I'll play some drums in a minute and get Chumley to hold it, and we'll see what it's like on live instruments, because I've yet to see that on YouTube. Actually, nobody has done that.
Yeah, especially at high sound levels. Yeah. You know, drums, if it handles that, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, and I don't even know how to I still don't know how to set the sound on there, the gain. I've no idea at all.
Recording.
Let's find out if it works or not. Let me just show you what you got. Now, you've all seen them. You've seen them. You're probably wondering why are they showing us this? I'm not going to go on about the case. It's a case. But what I will show you is how to put this thing back when you get it out, because there is a knack. And unfortunately, I bought this and I've scratched it because this is quite a harsh plastic case. And if you try and force it in, you will scratch off the black paint on it, which I did. So you take the side where the connector is that's sitting on there, and you have your case like so with the little buttony bit there, right? And then you get your camera facing inside the case, and then you just slide it in like that. That's hard because I'm doing it whilst looking at the camera. Right, you just slide it in like that, and that's it. It's done. And that's waterproof case apparently. Quite how it's waterproof, I don't know, because you've got your card, as you can see, just there. But that is simplicity itself. Now, I tried to put it in the other way round. I had it upside down. I was trying to put it in that way, and I ended up putting a little mark on it, as you can probably see just there. That was completely my fault. Now, I bought this off of eBay. I thought it was second hand. When it turned up, it was brand spanking new, completely wrapped in a box and everything. I won't tell you what I paid for it, but I got a damn good price on it. Now, the reason me and Simon want to bring this to you is because this is the most exciting thing I've ever used. It's unbelievable, the quality. Now, if you've got a GoPro 7 out there, you will know how good the stabilisation is, and you will know how good the picture is. Could this be any better? It absolutely is. It's better picture quality. Stabilisation is second to none because it's got a gimbal, so it makes sense. And it's just an awesome bit of kit. Right, so I'll switch it on now for you, and you can see it go through its start-up routine, and I'll try and film me and Chumley on it. There we go. That's it. So it's pretty quick. So as you can see, it's got me and Chumley in from here, and the picture quality is second to none. I've actually got it set to 1080 in 60 frames. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's not a very wide angle lens. It's not a massively wide angle lens, but you can buy an adapter to put on here. It will literally give you much more, give you about 90 degrees. So my gripe is there's a 2 out there. There's an Osmo DJI Pocket 2, and I don't think it's worth it, Si.
No, it's not, and we'll explain a bit more about that in the stats as well.
Yeah. But you tell me your thoughts on it, Si.
Well, I think the main thing is with this one, after watching and researching on YouTube, the one, Jay knows more about it than me, but it seems better value and it's got a lot more features that are where the features have been ironed out. Where on the 2, it seems like they're going to have to do a firmware update to iron out some of the tracking problems Jay's told me about.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, we'll explain in a second and give you the lowdown.
So he's in shot all the time. That's not me. I'm not doing nothing.
So it's like having your own cameraman
Yeah.
if you're on your own.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Which
So
is perfect.
this thing, like I say, it actually outperforms a GoPro 7, which is mind blowing as far as I'm concerned. That don't buy the Pocket 2. It's not worth it. It is not that good. The tracking on it is rubbish. The tracking on this is absolutely sensational. I can't fault it. I never knew it was going to be as good as it was. I want to make this video to tell you this camera is amazing. You'd be blown away by its quality. It really is so small, but the quality is amazing. And on that note, I think it's time for
Chumley Stats.
So, yeah, the Pocket's got like a three-axis gimbal on it, which obviously means you get all your stabilisation and everything. Unlike the GoPro, where you have to rely on image stabilisation, you've actually got the gimbal to sort that out.
Yeah.
It's got a 2.3-inch sensor. As Jay says, it shoots 4K video up to 60 frames per second, which is just unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Also, it just goes on. You can download the app from DJI, so it gives you an app for your smartphone, so you can control a whole load of additional features on it. There's also, on the DJI website, you've got this, it's called Mimo editing, so it gives you like a mini editing suite, so you can edit all your stuff as well. It's got a 12 megapixel sensor, you can do slow-mo on it. The max card size, it takes a micro SD card, you can actually get a 256 megabyte card.
Which is huge.
That is monstrous.
Huge.
And then we'll come to prices, then I'll ask Jay how much he paid for his one.
Yeah.
So if you go on the DJI website, the DJI Pocket 2 or Osmo Pocket 2 is $339, and this original one here, the Pocket, is $329.
I wonder why there's only a £10 difference. I wonder.
I think there's a £10 difference because they're trying to push the new one.
Yeah.
So with people thinking the old one's not as good, but we've proved it is as good, if not slightly better.
I think the price reflects that, to be honest with you, doesn't it? Because if it was much better, it'd be much more expensive.
Exactly. So,
Got him.
how much second hand? And I know Jay knows the answer because he's just bought this one. How much second hand should you be looking for one?
£149.99. So 150 quid, postage free. When it turned up, it was brand spanking new, all sealed. I couldn't believe it.
I think you got a bit of a deal there, dude.
I did get a deal.
Yeah.
So that's less than half price, which is, I always say half price is what you're looking at.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was expecting, second-hand camera, maybe some scratches on it and all the rest of it, but the only scratch it got was from silly bollocks here. So
I think that's Jay summed it up there.
yeah.
If you can get one for around 150 or maybe slightly more, you're onto a bargain for absolutely fantastic camera.
On that note, thanks for watching Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And we'll see you again soon. And we've nearly got 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. Don't forget to like, hit the bell and subscribe. Bless your hearts, guys.
See you next time.